Hello everybody, this is the Retro Bear back in the gaming pantry once more for a bit of a special video. Well, they're all special. I keep saying that, they're all special videos nowadays. They don't speak to any sort of standard videos. I just do special videos. I don't know what it is. Anyway, another special video for you. Thanks very much indeed for tuning in. Yeah, back in the old pantry again and doing gaming related stuff. We have in the background still running off my Xbox emulator. This is the Mega Drive version of Saturday Night Slam Masters from Capcom, which is sort of like a cross between sort of Final Fight and a wrestling game, which not quite sure whether it's I never played it. I'm not sure what it were, but we've got Hager from Final Fight in this. A lot of people know about this game, but seem to get very good reviews anyway, from what I can understand anyway. But anyway, yes, so welcome back, and strange video. Well, it's a strange video. It could be a different video, this one. We're going to sort of incorporate a couple of things I want to sort of, not say get off my chest, because that's probably not the right way to put it, but to sort of make you aware of. I've got a massive list of shout-outs to do, and just some general waffle in the meantime. But hope you're good. Nice to have you back here once again. Yes, it's I'm doing this on a Saturday night. I don't usually record it on a Saturday night. I usually do my recording on a Sunday, but I'm having my jab tomorrow, my first one. And given how most people's jabs have gone so far, I think there's a very, very good chance that I should be flat on my back tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, in anticipation of actually being off my feet for basically the best part for a day and a half, thank you bank holiday weekend, I'm doing this now. So hopefully it'll be all right, but I'm a bit sort of out of key, because sort of about this time of night on a Saturday, it's about just sort of 9 o'clock, I should be sort of dozing off probably, or going to do something exciting or less interesting instead, or probably a combination of all of them. I don't know. So yes, what we're going to do? Let's do the very important stuff, because now actually I'll do the pickup first, because yeah, I've do pickups first. Went out on today. Yes, Saturday, the whatever it was, 1st of May. Let's hope it's not as bad for the rest of the month as it was today, because it was horrendous. Not the amount of people who were out and about, but horrendous the amount of stuff that just wasn't there once again. I know I said three times I've been out now, and so far I've only been able to get anything of any sort of interest or any sort of what's the word? Not value. That's probably the wrong. You know, any sort of like exciting stuff out of a independent gaming shop, which is fine. I don't mind doing that, but I used to my entire bread and butter doing this. The majority of this collection, when it was put together through car boots and charity shops, and a lot of it now is sort of incorporating, which I don't mind. Stuff from independent shops and eBay and things like that, and I'm not paying over the odds for things. I'm paying more of a market price, and that isn't me. That isn't why I started this channel. My reputation when I first started the channel was, how many games can I buy for a tenner? Most people now do gaming challenges. Oh, I can go to CX, and what can I get for £10? And they can find games and be surprised they're at a certain value. I was doing that years ago. So I don't know, but perhaps I've reached a point in my collecting that there isn't really a lot for me to collect, or I'm maybe going to scale back my collecting, and maybe sell the old lot and start again. I don't know. I wouldn't do that, would I? No, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's good that I've been able to sort of expand my horizons, because I can now go after stuff that probably I would never even thought about getting. Finding the bargains, that was what I was all about. Find the bargains. Now it's just a case of, I can find that and I can actually not have to worry about it, sort of thing. Which is how my collecting habits have changed over the past sort of 5-6 years or so. Anyway, so I've got one game to show you. This came out of a charity shop, and it was practically the penultimate charity shop I went into, having trudged the streets of the West Midlands for 3 hours on Saturday. So we picked up on the Xbox Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is an £8 game on the Xbox from CEX, and I got this for £1.99 without the manual. But by that point I couldn't give a toss, really. I couldn't care less without the manual or not. Is it a game I haven't got? Is it in good condition? It's not bad. I haven't got it. I'll have it for £1.99. ironically, the day started completely differently. I found a copy of Tiger Woods 11 on the Wii in a charity shop for £1. Now that's the sort of thing I used to do, because that game at the moment you can get £6 trading and it sells for 15 in CEX. It's not even the most sought after Tiger Woods game on the Wii. There's the Masters, which is incredibly hard to get hold of. I hate to think how much that's going for now. I know at one point it was about £18. But when I sort of inspected the disc further, there was some giant, if Tiger Woods had been playing around a golf with it. So I thought, well, if I buy it for £1 and I can't take it to CEX, the disc is too scratched and I'm stuck with it because I don't need it. So my day started slightly different. I thought, oh, if I buy this for £1, I can get £6 credit, and then I can, maybe today, if I can't find stuff that I want, and I can only find stuff that I have, and it's worth something, I'll buy it and start building a trade credit. No, that would have been a complete waste of time. So I bought that, because I haven't got it, and that means I've got all the Grand Theft Auto games on the Xbox now, which is great. So that was a really, really fantastic journey out shopping once again on Saturday. I believe I am possibly due to meet up with one of my local game related associates. It's a strange way of putting it, isn't it? Local game related associate. Yeah, one of the lads from around here, hopefully next weekend, which is what I've sort of held off from going to the independent retailers, so I know we'll probably end up going around a couple of those. But yeah, I may knock it on the head after that for a few weeks. I don't know. I know it's just massive rush to get out to the shops, and I've done that now, and I think people's success rate has varied depending on where they are. Some people have coined an absolute mint off what they found out there, and a lot of people like me haven't found bugger all. In fact, the only other exciting moment of Saturday was finding a copy of Pac-Man World 2 on the PlayStation 2. The case was knackered, and not only was the manual not in there, but the disc wasn't in there either. Just my luck. Just my luck at the moment. So, look, if there's stuff that have you picked up, there isn't. I've done very well without it. I bought stuff this year, which so just missed me walking around on Saturday morning. It's nice to get out of the house for a couple of hours and do a bit of box shopping, as Mrs. Bear says. But now it's wasn't good. Right. You may remember, now to the serious part of the video. Now, you may remember a couple of videos ago, I was sent this. I keep showing it off because I still can't quite believe it, and I'm not quite sure I'm going to hold on, how long I'm going to hold on for it for. This might be the only video I do with it. And this is the YouTube King of the Community Award, which was started by Mark Burnt Out Culture, passed to King Dainster the First, who then was succeeded by King Sega Zombie II, and he's very sort of lowered the tone, and has now brought it on to King Retro Bear the Third, the worst king since Herod. So that's going to sit up there. Well, like I said, I have to pass it on at some point, and I will be passing on at some point because I'm going to hold on to it. So in my capacity as King of the YouTube Community, I have to do my kingly duties. Now, I didn't buy this specifically, okay? This is not something I've just gone and bought. And I'll show you why. Actually, I'll show you why, because I'm trying to hide it from you all. It does say there 40. This is what somebody brought me for my 40th birthday 5.5 years ago. So there we go. So to say, people sitting there saying, Retro Bear gone and taken this a bit too serious. He's gone and bought a crown. No, I haven't. This is the 40th birthday crown. And I've worn this in 2 previous videos anyway. So if you think I'm milking this a little bit. So in my capacity as King of the YouTube Community, which is what I'm trying to do, for how long I do it for, be it this one video or maybe a couple more, I've got some announcements to make, I've got some shout outs to do. In my role, it is to bring to your attention these things that are going on, and simply to point you in the direction of those, and that's it. It's sort of like, and I say community news, because that's Sean's thing. I don't want to get stuck in Sean's shoes, but these are things that I've noticed over the last couple of weeks or so, channels I've noticed over the last couple of weeks ago, and good causes I've noticed over the last couple of weeks. So I want to bring those to your attention. We got a couple of events coming up, well, one event coming up certainly. There's another charity I want to talk about, and I've got loads of channels. I've been making notes. Jesus, it comes to the fact that I have to make notes now because I'm getting so forgetful. Anyway, there may be some flashy graphics or sort of interspersed photographs dropping in now. There may not be. I don't know. It depends how well I'll get going. I've got to sort of do this and then upload it straight away, because if I don't do it, then if I'm going to flat me back tomorrow, I'll never get it done. Right. This thing's about stuff. Anyway. So So a couple of worthwhile things to mention. First of all, Gaming Grandad. I think a lot of us know Chris and Chris's channel, and what a fantastic collection he's got. It's absolutely amazing. Chris at the moment is doing a lot of promotional sort of videos, mentioning videos of the Stroke Association, which he's very, very sort of close to his heart. I know he's had unfortunate experiences with this. So, and it's something that could, you know, hit any of us at any particular time, young, old, whatever. And at the moment, he's asking for, you know, anybody got any gaming odds and ends and whatever that's just sort of knocking about the place, that you could send to Chris, and then they can sell and raise some money for it. And whether, you know, it's one game or 10 games or whatever. I mean, we've all got bits of things lying around. I'm the worst. I've got loads of stuff lying around. And I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that if I sort of sat down and had a look through, I could probably sort something out as well. So really, a call to arms for all gamers out there who watch this channel and who watch other people's channels and whatever. If you've got any gaming stuff that, you know, you just can't, you know, you want to pass on, and for a good cause as well, you know, get in contact with Gaming Grandad. With everybody I mentioned here today, there's going to be links in the description below. Okay. Get in contact with Chris because he's doing a fantastic job. Everybody, you know, loves his channel, loves his work, loves his collection. He's a super nice guy as well. So, but I think, you know, it's about time that we put something back for that one. On the subject of sort of charities, here's another one. Now, Feed Me Chicken, who's probably been on YouTube, I don't know, 6-8 months or so now. He did a video a couple of videos ago talking about a charity he's sort of trying to get people to go through, having a game-a-thon. It's this weekend, which is May the 8th to May the 9th, a 24-hour game-a-thon in aid of the charity for the bearded fisherman, and it's to do with mental health. Now, look, you and I have been through lockdown. My lockdown's been different to yours, yeah? But this past 15 months or so has played havoc with everybody's mental health. Not just my, you know, and from somebody who's had experience of this, right? Somebody's had experience of this, is talking to you from the heart. This is, you know, we've all been tested by this over the past 15 months or so. People need people to talk to. I know Si's mentioned it on his channel, Ginger Hippie Gaming, to bring people. You know, the reason he started doing YouTube was because of this. And I honestly believe that if we all, you know, sort of sat down and sort of talked about things, everything would be so much better. You know, my problem was I didn't talk to anybody about anything, and I got myself into a right state. So this is it. So this is coming up. I said the Bearded Fisherman charity. They're based up north somewhere. I think I won't give the exact location because I don't know how to spoil it, but they are based north of here. They're doing a 24-hour live streaming game-a-thon. They're going to be running it in concurrent with their online radio station, which I think is a fantastic idea. And honestly, I believe me, I wish I lived closer because I would love to get involved in doing something like that. So I've said radio has been my natural home, not doing this. Much better behind the camera and with the voice. But yeah, and if you remember all last year when Geordie Plays did his 24-hour live stream for the NHS, and he raised about 250 quid playing Xbox 360 for 24 hours. If we can do something like that and we can support this channel, Bearded Fisherman, then it's, you know, something we can do. We all sort of dropped in and gave our support for it and donated a couple of quid each at the same time as well. I'm sure that would be a great help. Again, link to Phoebe Chicken's video will be below this, and then he's got the links on that to this charity and whatever. So, and that's this coming weekend, Saturday the 8th to Sunday the 9th, 24-hour game-a-thon. It's going to be streamed over the internet. They're going to be talking to the gamers who are doing it. I'm not sure which gamers are doing it. I don't know. I don't know much more about that. But do get involved. And I said before, with Chris's Gaming Grandad's channel, game donations to the Stroke Association. Guys, girls, whoever, you know, whoever you are, wherever you may be, whatever you're doing, whatever you can do. If you can't donate games, donate some money. Let's just have a, you know, a generous time of it, and you know, yeah, let's just do something to make you feel better. I know things are tough for people. You know, money's not exactly the easiest thing for a lot of people right now, and you know, asking people to donate to charity and things like that, times of crisis, is always a bad. You know, it's always one of those how people can react. Well, if we can, you know, whatever you can do, it's £1, £2, £5, whatever. Just do what you can afford, and it'll make a difference. And let's get behind it. Let's get behind it. Anyway, right, that's that bit out of the way. So, sorry it's been a bit late coming, Chris and Chicken, but I have been a bit busy with stuff. So I was hoping to try to get out in a couple of videos. Right, now, got a raft of shout-outs to do. One of the great things I've always championed, and one of the things I've been doing now for certainly about a couple of years, is shout-outs. It's always very, very important for somebody who's starting a YouTube channel is to, you know, produce good content, and people will get noticed. And if you can do a shout-out here and there for people who are starting channels you liked, just to, you know, sort of give them a bit more exposure. This is what it's all about. The whole point of the YouTuber of the Month contest is to give people who perhaps haven't got that exposure, or have got a good channel with good content on, good content on, but they haven't got the views or the traffic going through there. So that's what that purpose for that competition is. And the same for the shout-outs as well. And then if I pick up on it and you go and have a look at it, then you'll go, oh, this is great. You'll go and tell somebody else about it, and you know, in you know, the sort of the anti-coronavirus effect, it sort of spreads nicely. One person hears about it and they go and tell 10 other people, and then that's it, and that's how channels grow. And honestly, the growth of some channels now is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I look at some of the people who've been in their channels about 12 months, and they had probably about 6 times the amount of subscribers, and probably at least 10 to 15 times the amount of views that I was getting at any point during my first sort of 12 months. And I only started 3 years ago properly. It's amazing how things have changed. Anyway, let's get on with it. Get your pens and papers at the ready. Links in the description below. Maybe some flashy graphics and some shots of what they're doing. I don't know, but maybe not. We'll have to see. It might just be my top of my head just sort of reading this out. First up is 8-Bit Boy UK. A couple of weeks ago he started putting up Master System challenges, of which I had a quick go at his Sonic Green Hill Zone's first level. And do a speed run on that. He's done an outrun one since, and he's done another one which I can't remember. Should have written all these down. But he's also trying to get a Master System collection together. There's a very, very interesting story about him going to pick up some games. Some guy was sort of selling a huge amount of Master System games, possibly even the full collection. I don't know, maybe not. And there's an interesting story to tell about that. Anyway, go and have a look. He puts challenges out. You can respond to those by doing hashtags, which I can't do because I'm too old. Yeah, go and have a look. Very, very good channel. Right, what have we got here? 37 Retro. Again, game related. His latest video, and again, with the links description, it'll be the latest video they've done. He's actually done about a 15-minute piece, which I know some of you will probably find very interesting, about how computer games were used in video games going back a very long time. And he's got some shots of the Last Starfighter, if anybody remembers Last Starfighter, so that was a school. Things like that. Really, really interesting. Great channel. Only just a small amount of content at the moment, maybe 6 videos or something like that at the moment, but get along and support. This is where people need the support. Get in there and give them some support. So that's 37 Retro. If you like your C64, then the next 2 channels are going to be for you. I'm only saying that because I'm on a C64 kick at the moment. What? You mean you haven't seen Commodore Corner yet? Well, there's 3 episodes up. There'll be a 4th up at some point this week as well. Go and have a look. It's me playing Commodore 64 games. Badly. And not very well. 2000 DC. I like the name of that channel. 2000 DC. Commodore 64 gameplay. And also C64 games. Small C64 games. C64 gameplay. If that's your sort of thing, that's the sort of thing you're going to go across and have a look at. I like it. Those are sort of the same things. Once again, I want to say hello to Billy. Cask Strength Gamer. Changed his name. I came across Billy's channel a couple of years ago and he was doing pickups. And he's now changed the channel name. He's still doing pickups and some comment videos as well. But yeah, what a really nice case. Popping up in some of the really nice guys, popping up in some of the live channels as well, live streams that are going on. Very good to see him getting involved in that. He's been around a bit. Go along and give him support. That's Cask Strength Gamer. So 8-Bit Boy UK, 37 Retro, 2000 DC, C64 games, and Cask Strength Gamer. That's your first lot of shout-outs. Right, sorry about that. There was an issue going on somewhere, so I had to quick. I don't usually cut like that, but there was a cut anyway. Right, what are we going on to next? Chris's Retro Corner. Yes, now I don't usually shout out channels with repairs on because that's not really my sort of thing. But I must be honest with you, because Mrs. Bear watches a lot of this sort of stuff. I do get quite fascinated by it, and to be honest with you, he's doing that, but he's also doing some gameplay videos as well, which is really, really good. And I'm also going to say a quick mention to Knots Gamer as well, because I've mentioned his channel before and he's currently repairing his Amiga, which is fascinating because I've got a couple of Amigas and it worries the hell out of me what state they're going to be in, so I may have to get those out of the cupboard very, very soon and get those sort of taken apart and have a look at, because the capacitor issues with the Amiga, from what I've been led to believe, which are prone to leaking So, given that my Amigas have probably been in the cupboard for a good 6 or 7 years now. That could be a worrying time. Anyway, Chris's Retro Corner, gameplay and repairs. Go and have a look. Now, I can't remember. I think I found this channel through 8-Bit Boy UK, as I mentioned a short while ago. And I sort of had a quick look around the channel, subscribed, and then a couple of Sunday afternoons ago, popped up a live stream, Fall Guys. Now, there's nothing I like more than a big game Al Fall Guys stream, because it's hilarious, because you know Al's playing it. And I always take the mick out of Al. I shouldn't take the mick out of Al all the time, but I do. But he's such a good guy, and when he plays Fall Guys, it's hilarious, because I've just got this vision of whatever the character is wearing on the screen. I can just imagine Al wearing a costume like that, running around a course. So it just makes it more funny. But this gameplay stream popped up, Fall Guys, so I thought I'll pop in there, and it was a channel called QTK. I'm spelling that CUTEEK. QTK. I don't know. It's Vicky. I know a better Vicky. Anyway, I went in there, and there wasn't anybody. There's only me and I think of maybe a brother. I don't know. Watching, sort of commenting on the stream, and all of a sudden, now absolutely nowhere, because he's always everywhere. He's never off the internet, as far as I can tell. Geordie / gaming pops into the chat as well, and obviously then we're having me and him in the chat, and Vicky's playing Fall Guys. And it was just brilliant. We had like a really good time on a Sunday afternoon, just sort of the three of us having a conversation, watching her play Fall Guys. She's going to hopefully try and do some more live streaming. She does some gameplay stuff, other stuff on her channel as well. She's a really, really, really nice lady, and I thoroughly recommend going across and having a look at that as well. Can't speak highly. I said she's going to try and do a couple of streams since then, but I've not seen her channel promoting any. So hopefully she'll do those. But I know she's had some time off YouTube and is now sort of coming back into it. So hopefully, if we all stampede over there and give her some support, she'll do some more stuff, and integrate her into the community. It'd be fantastic. So that's QTK. I'm calling it QTK. It could be QTK. I don't know. And what have we got here? Daily Retro. Yes, Daily Retro. Now, again, another channel which is relatively new to YouTube. A couple of game tour videos on it, which I know a load of guys out there will like. I hate calling you guys, because I always said I'd never call people guys on this channel. But a lot of people like their game room tours, go across and have a look at those. Fantastic. He's only been to Vintage Gamer in Collie Gate, hasn't he? On Friday, the day before today. 1 mile away from my house. So I've always sent him a message. If you're coming down this way again, let me know, and we'll have to go there. But again, seems like a really, really nice guy. So relatively new to the community. He's also got, by looking at another fantastic game room. Not a ramshackle cupboard like this. He's actually looks like he's got the old Kallax going on and what have you, like everybody seems to have at the moment. But again, relatively new. Daily Retro. Go and have a look. Everything's going to be sort of saying with me. Go and have a look. David Langley, which again a channel I've sort of picked up a few weeks ago, and I just haven't got around to talking about. Pickups, collection videos. Again, it seems like a really, really nice guy, relatively again new to the community, and some really interesting content on there. I did notice when I went onto his page earlier, before doing research on this, all the videos seem to disappear. When you click on the videos button, they're all behind there, so hopefully he's not dropping off YouTube and he's okay. But yeah, go and have a look at that there. But yeah, I think his last video was a Switch video. A few videos back he was doing pickups, and he's done some Xbox stuff on there as well. Something for everybody, I'm pretty sure you'll agree when you get across there. So that's David Langley. I better not throw these away, because if I don't, I'm going to do a recap at the end. I'll find out what I'm talking about. Right, page 3. God, dear me. Durantula 90, another channel with the names on the end, little numbers on the end of that. Durantula 90. Pickups mostly, but again, we all love pickup. We all love a good pickups video, don't we? We all love a good pickups video. And he's done a. Was he the last video he's done as well? He's done a sort of what he's playing next video. We've been talking about that, and there's another one just recently, which I just cannot remember for the life of me. I'm really sorry, mate. But yeah, pickups and stuff. Yeah, go across and have a look. We all love a good pickups video. Pick the pickups video. Essex Retro Gamer. There's somebody who's burst onto the scene. What is it with Essex? What is it with Essex being the hotbed of retro gaming people? I really have no idea. It just everybody sort of crops up. It's brilliant. It really is. It's nice to see so many people in such a small area as well. Is Essex a small area? Did I say that right? I don't know. Anyway, you know that part of the world. I always thought you think the north was a hotbed of sort of retro gamers, but it appears to be that the south is, and particularly the southeast. Anyway, Essex Retro Gamer, again, another one of these people, these fantastic games. You just sort of come onto YouTube and you've already got a games room made. You've already got a fantastic games room, you've arrived. But the video I'm really enjoying at the moment is his fiancée, who has had absolutely no interest in retro games whatsoever, now wants to start playing retro games to enjoy the hobby more. And she's been playing, what she's played? She played Altered Beast, Super Mario Brothers. She's just put up a Sonic the Hedgehog video, and the first video was Cask of Illusion, Mickey Mouse on the Mega Drive. And it's interesting to watch her game playing attempts. It's really, I like that. It's a really good video. So yeah, Essex Retro Gamer. He was on Swap Shop last time out as well. He's already well known anyway. You may have already been to see his channel. If not, go on, have a go over there. Some more C64 stuff from Ian George. And I say he's C64 heavy, I'm afraid, this one, but I am sort of watching all those. Ian George, that channel is putting up gameplay videos and quick reviews. Sort of 4 or 5 minute things. It's actually sort of thing, rather than listen to me ramble on for half an hour, go and watch that one. Really good. I'm rambling on for half an hour. It's 25 minutes so far. Let's try and get these done very quickly. Lame Dad Retro Gamer. Now there's a channel I found through some of the other lads out there, and very pleased to say he's sort of responding to some of my comments and commenting back on some good things. Seems like a really nice guy. I know quite a few people who already know that channel that sort of made mention of it, but yeah, what have we got in here? I can't even read my own handwriting. Gameplay, oh dear. And also some reviews as well, and just a generally nice, down-to-earth guy. We love things like that. Always had of people, just be yourself on YouTube. Just be yourself. This is me. You meet me in real life. Yeah, I'm grumpier, but this is me. I don't wear a crown normally, only for a short period of time anyway. Now I'm going to try and work. I think I can pronounce it. Legendary. It should be legendary, but it's legendary. What is it? She's doing pickups and collection videos and unboxings as well. So there's a mixture of all three in there. And again, she's only put up about 7 or 8 videos, and she's already got a lot of subscribers and a lot of views in there. But yeah, great. I've not heard anybody mention a channel before as well, which is really sort of strange. So yeah, guys, people of YouTube. Sorry, Eddie. People of YouTube, go across and legendary and have a look at some of the stuff over there as well. Unboxed coffee something, not I can't remember. I've got a terrible memory for this. I don't even why I'm going to start with cue cards, which is going to be really difficult because right behind this camera is the outside of the house. So unless somebody's going to stand outside on a ladder, because he's upstairs as well, holding some cue cards up, we may be in trouble. RMGB TV. My writing's getting worse. C64 stuff, but also there's some other stuff on there as well. Modern stuff. It's mostly, I think it's Xbox One. But yeah, again, another great channel. Some great videos up there. Rodgy Retro Gamer, who's doing a brilliant Xbox series. He did it with the Mega Drive. He's like doing a Man versus Mega Drive, and he's doing an A to Z, and he's now doing Man versus Xbox A to Z. I know with Xbox he stopped working a few weeks back, which I think he managed to sort out. But yeah, really nice guy as well. But I'm obviously big Xbox collector myself, and he's got some fantastic games and things in there as well. And yeah, you always look at the people's collection and go, God, mine's terrible. Mine's shoddy compared to that. This crowd's about full of top. Man, it's getting very warm in here. And that's it. No, it isn't. I've got one more. Spielkind RC. Now, one of the nominations for YouTuber of the month for April, which finishes tonight. So by the time this video goes out, it's too late to vote. Well, it finished yesterday, so it's too late for vote anyway. But yeah, unboxings, reviews, comments. Yeah, he seems to be around quite a bit, and quite a few people know him. I know Mr. Badz is. I've seen Mr. Bad's name on a few of his videos as well, but something I've not come across before. I think by accident I came across him possibly last month, I think it was. So yeah, so there's one there. So, do you want me to go through these names once again? Very quickly, 8-Bit Boy UK, 37 Retro, 2000 DC, C64 Games, Cask Strength Gamer, Chris's Retro Corner, QTK, Daily Retro, David Langley, Durantula 90, Essex Retro Gamer, Ian George, Lame Dad Retro Gamer, I love that name, Legendary, RMGB TV, Rodgy Retro Gamer, and Spielkind RC. Also, to remind you as well to go across to Gaming Grandad's channel if you can donate any games to help him raise money for the Stroke Association, and do your bit for charity. That's something else. Likewise, if you're at a loose end this coming weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 8th and 9th of May, go across to the Bearded Fisherman charity organisation. Go onto their radio website. You'll see a 24-hour game-a-thon. More details on Feed Me Chicken's website, YouTube video. I'll be a terrible promotions person, but that is it. The king has spoken. No, I'm taking it far too seriously. Honestly, I'm not. The shout-outs are very personal because that's how people started hearing about me. So I always like to give shout-outs to people whose channels I enjoy and come across. And yes, I have to sort of read cue cards and things because there's so many of them to remind me of them. But, you know, there are people out there who count, you know, can do with support and, you know, a little boost, you know, 10, 15 new subscribers, you know, 20, 30 new views of video does wonders for the confidence. Make you think, yeah, you know, I'm doing a good job here. And like I said, the Stroke Association and mental health charity, I mean, come on people. This is something that you know, is going to be close to everybody's heart, something that could hit us at any particular time. Both of these, you know, both the stroke and mental health, and especially over the last 12 months or so, it's enough to really have pushed everybody to the limit. So do that. In the meantime, I'm going to shut up and clear off now and take this hat off. There we go. I've done my business. So this is the Retro Bear saying thank you very much indeed for watching. I shall be back with some more content soon. In the meantime, there you go. If you have enjoyed that, let me know. If you haven't enjoyed that, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going now. So I will see you all again very soon. From the Gaming Pantry, this is the Retro Bear saying take it easy, be safe, and bye for now.